Guess best place to start. Obviously, every year, people come and go. You lost a couple of good defensive players last year. You've always been one of the better ones the last few years. How do you kind of see your role on the team, maybe being a little different this year than in the past? Like, do you feel like anything's changed for what's expected of you?
For this season in particular, I'm playing the Mike position, so it's kind of like the captain in the defense, where I got to get the play calls in, make sure everybody's aligned successfully and everything, so we're all aligned correctly for the play. And it's a role that I've been taking in stride, and I like to do it because I like to be vocal in the field. I like to know what's going on at all times, and if there's a check, I'm the one that gets to make it this year.
And how much, just as a unit, how much fun has it been to be part of the defense at this school for the last few years? It seems like they've been one of the highlights of the games, just watching you guys shut the other teams down, and
it's truly been an honor to be part of this defense, and anybody on our defense will say that. Just the amount of work ethic that we put into it, and the time and the effort, it's so awesome to see it all come together when we shut some teams out and stuff like that. It's just a really great feeling.
And the longer during games, the longer you can stop a team from moving the ball. How much does that just kind of feed on you as the game goes on and on? Do you start to get kind of greedy and like you do it even when the bench comes in, you don't want them to score kind of thing?
I think as a defense as a whole, we just, especially this year, our number one goal is stop the run. So that's the big thing we pride ourselves on. And, we get down. Now, I wouldn't say down, but if an offense does get a first down or something, that we take that personally. We take it personally. That's just what we've been drilled and instilled in us, and we continue to work harder and harder.
As far as linebacker goes, what do you like about the position? Like, what's fun about being a linebacker?
What's fun about being a linebacker is, it's not just the defensive lineman where you got your first reads or the lineman, or you're in the safeties. You're really worried about the passing game. Where linebacker's fun. You got to worry about it all. It all happens so fast. You don't know if it's run, pass, or to just screen, and it's really just an instinct-based position.
And usually at the younger levels, people play two ways. I was just curious, like, did you used to play offense, and what did you play?
In high school, I played linebacker and running back, so those positions ended up being pretty transferable. But in college level, it's not that easy to do that.
Was there ever any doubt in your mind? Like, did you come into college wanting to be a linebacker? I mean, was that your favorite position even at that age? Or
Yeah, by far.
Oh yeah. I was sure it's more fun to hit people than that too. But
of course.
I know something at your bio that you actually got to do some kick return stuff earlier in your career here too. Does that something what did you think about that experience of
I think it's been an awesome experience. I love being on the kick return. I love being on a kickoff. And I know this year I have a chance to competing with another kid for the off returner spot. So I think that's just going to be a bunch of fun this year, and see where it happens.
I was curious too about when you were picking schools. What was it about St. Lawrence that made you decide to come here?
When I came here on my visit, I knew immediately after this is where the place I wanted to be. It was the family aspect. It was going around meeting the team, being introduced to the culture, being introduced to the culture of the school. How seriously they take the academics as well as their sports, and it's just great facilities, great everything. Everybody was great, so I had a really great time.
I want to ask you about, Coach Valone's obviously, I told him watching games, he's always fun to watch. How fun is it to have a position coach that gets that excited all the time? When you come off the field, he's usually jumping in the air and chest bumping guys and stuff. I mean, how fun is he to play for?
It's awesome. He's such a passionate coach, and he really just instills this passion in us and this drive and this will to just want to perform not only for ourselves but for our teammates and just for the greater good. And it's awesome to have him as excited as he is on the sideline. His expectations are very high, and it raises everybody else's expectations.
And obviously, it's just the start of the year, but I was going to ask you because you're a senior. I was curious down the road, like, what are you studying to do for a career?
I'm studying business and psychology, double major, and I'm really hoping to get into marketing and sales. So that's the career path I've been taking.
So you probably guessing you have to do grad school after this year's done somewhere.
Yeah, at some point. Yep.
Could we possibly see you as a coach somewhere? Is that something you're interested in doing?
I put a little thought into it.
Yeah.
And just really seeing how this year goes with the application process and everything I want to do. And I thought, honestly, sometimes about if I want to do coaching and I can GA there and get my master's right after school. So.
And what's it like, by the way, having the two guys from last year's team still here as coaches? Does that make it a little more fun to go to practice, or is it weird that they're in management now?
It was a little different to start the year, because they're not your teammates anymore, so you got to really build that respect and the level of. But they share an extensive amount of knowledge, and they've really been able to teach us and learn things from not only just the coach's perspective, but from an old player's perspective, just being really fresh out and still being in our defensive system. So.
All right. Well, thanks.